What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, episode 21 of the Vikings franchise. Last week, we took on the number 2 seed Carolina Panthers, and we came out with a big win, 31-21. And this week now, we have to take on the number 1 seed Dallas Cowboys, who are 15-2 on the season. By far the best team we are going to face yet this year. Last week, the Panthers' defense is what we really were concerned about. This week now, we have a much more potent offense. Even though Christian McCaffrey was on the Panthers, this team has a bona fide franchise quarterback in Dak Prescott. They have a great running back in Ezekiel Elliott. And they have, I would say, 3 receivers that are studs right now. So before we do anything, of course, we got to check out the Cowboys, see what they've been up to this season, and then we're going to get straight into the action because I am excited to get this game underway. Dak Prescott is a beast. 4,109 yards passing, 37 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions, a 70% completions, 117.9 rating on the season. And then you go and look at what Elliott has done. 2,085 yards rushing, 19 touchdowns, averaging 6.6 yards a carry, and only fumbled the ball 1 time. I just said that they have a 3-headed monster at wide receiver, and this is what I was talking about. Amari Cooper, Jimmy Randall, and CD Lamb. Amari Cooper has been in the league for a long time, and he is not slowing down anytime soon. 11 touchdowns, 1,100 yards, 86 catches on the season. Behind him is second-year man Jimmy Randall, who, if you remember, we had sort of breakout last year, and now this year, he's doing the same thing. 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 more than Amari Cooper off of 70 catches. CD Lamb might be behind the 8 ball a little bit in the stats, but that does not mean he is not a special receiver. Defensively, it's DeMarcus Lawrence, who is still here, still in the NFL, and still causing problems for opposing teams. He has 10 sacks on the year. Trayvon Diggs has 5 interceptions on the year, along with Kelvin Joseph with 3, and the middle linebacker Jabril Cox having 2, tied with Keanu Neal, and Julian Love, the strong safety. So it's easy to say after looking at this that we have a opponent that is similar to who we played last week, but I just feel is this that much better because of how good the receivers they have are, how much better the quarterback is they have, and how the running back is pretty much on par with Christian McCaffrey in Madden 22 at this point for us in our series here. So this is going to be a very big test for us. But after last week's big win, I feel like this team is really riding high, and I'm hoping for a big win. I want us to keep pushing forward for Harrison Smith and let him ride out with a Super Bowl win. No more talking. Let's go ahead and let's get to this divisional matchup game with the Cowboys. Here we go in Dallas. It's time for this division matchup. I am excited, guys. I think that this team is really, really feeling it right now. And if we can beat the Cowboys today, go against the number 2 and win, and then now if we can come here against the number 1 seed and win, I feel like the sky is the limit for this team in this series. We come out on offense. Taylor Hopkins, he had himself a great game last week. He has really played his heart out the last 4 or 5, maybe even 6 weeks for us. We're going to start things off here in shotgun formation. Adam Thielen in the slot to the right side. Fakes the handoff to Glover. Got to get rid of it here, Hopkins. Hopkins looking, still looking, running out of time. He finally gets rid of it, and it's just thrown away out of bounds. Definitely don't like when we're going to let that much time in the pocket. And then a nice pitch to Madison, and Madison gets himself out to the 28-yard line, and now there's already an injury. George for Dallas. That's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Nice run from Madison. Can we repeat that success on 3rd down here? Hopkins, quick throw to the outside. It's caught and inbounds by KJ Osborne. Great job keeping the feet down. 9 yards on the play, and now we come out in a bunch set, single back set with Madison. Irv Smith in motion, handoff. Madison, big lane off the right side, out across midfield, down to the 49-yard line. And that's going to give us another fresh set of downs. And now we have I formation. You have to wonder with these 2 big runs if we're going to keep running to Madison, which we do. And he's got another lane off the right side. Nobody in front of him all the way down inside the 30. to the 28-yard line. 43 yards on 3 touches. We have been killing him on the ground game. We're going to go right back to it. And Nelson now with a big hole off the left side. Inside the 20 to the 17. Another I formation, another handoff to Madison, and another nice hole. This time he is met by the linebacker at the 14. Oh, no, that was the safety, Keanu O'Neal. Oh, wait, isn't he a linebacker now? I think he is. So scratch that. 2nd and 7. Single back set now. Jefferson in motion. And it's a handoff to Jefferson, who gets caught up in the backfield. Loss of 2 on the play. We started off so good, and now we're going backwards here. 3rd and 9. Or do we have to settle for a field goal? Hopkins looking to pass. Lets it go quickly to the end zone, and it is caught by Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. We are opening this thing up on fire. Let's see what happens here on 1st down. They're going to go right to Elliott, and Elliott gets out across the 25 to the 27. Short gain of 2 and brought down. 2nd and 8 now. Prescott's going to pass it this time. Lets it go. And it is caught out to the 35. Flag is down, and I wonder if this is going to be a late hit. Yes, it is. Oh, man. CeeDee Lamb in motion, fakes the handoff to him. Harrison Smith, though, comes through the hole and brings down Elliott for a loss of 2. Nice play by the veteran there. Smith saw that one coming. They were trying to open up that hole for Elliott to run through, and instead Harrison Smith used it to our advantage to bring him down for a loss. Prescott, shotgun formation. He's going to throw it. Steps up in the pocket, lets it go deep down the left side, and it's intercepted! Xavier Woods, the safety, was there to pick it off against his former team. And we get the ball right back. Look at that beautiful catch by Woods. Jefferson happy about that play. Look at him come out here with that smile on his face. He knows he just got a touchdown. Defense is playing up. Let's see if this offense can pick up where we left off. And we're going to come out in that I formation that has worked so well for us so far in this game. Handoff to Madison off the right side. Another hole out across the 25 to the 26. Another 1st down. Madison has been unstoppable today. 1st and 10. Hopkins to throw it. Stepping back. Under pressure. Hopkins trying to throw it away. He finally does. And we'll have to live to see another day. 2nd and 10. Another pass play coming from Hopkins. Lets it go quickly this time and just misses Justin Jefferson, who was wide open over the middle. Have not seen too many of these 3rd down situations for us today. Last week we were playing pretty well in them. What can we do this week? Hopkins looking. Got all the time in the world. Finally lets it go. And it is caught by Osborne again. The 2nd time today Osborne comes through on 3rd down to get us the new set of downs. 2 catches, 27 for him. Of course, you guys know on the first drive he had that nice tippy-toe catch on the sideline. This time he's coming back for the ball. The safety, I don't know what the safety was doing back there. It looks like he was just playing a deep zone and just completely let Osborne go. And we're going to hand it off to him. And oh, this time he gets clotheslined by the defensive tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Great job by the Cowboys. It's Bohanna on the play. 2nd down. Shotgun, Glover in the backfield. Hopkins to throw it. Lets it go over the middle. Caught by Irv Smith Jr. inside the 45 to the 41. 1st and 10 now for us. Hopkins quick drop. Fires it again to Osborne, who makes another incredible catch on the sidelines for a gain of 6. Madison single back set. We're going to throw it again. Hopkins lets it go to the left side, and it's caught by Jefferson down inside the 10 to the 7. We are going to spread them out here. Can we get another one? Hopkins to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. It's caught by Glover, and he's brought down at the 1. Almost got in the end zone, but just could not get there. Came out just a little bit too far, but it's okay. 2nd and goal, handoff to Madison, and he finishes it. Touchdown, Minnesota. And we're going to take a 2-score lead here in the 1st quarter. This team is firing on all cylinders right now. Defense stepped up. Offense is rolling. Can we keep this going for the next 3 quarters? How is Dak Prescott going to respond here after that interception? I'm not expecting them to go silently into the night here. I do expect them to rebound. They were moving the ball well before that happened. It was just a great play by Xavier Woods. 1st and 10 for him now, and they're going to go back to Elliott. And Elliott runs right into the waiting arms of Michael Pierce. Brought down at the 17-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll bring up second down. Dalton Schultz looks like he's in the slot there. Back to pass. Prescott going deep down the right side, and oh man, almost caught, but Cooper could not hold on. That was some great coverage by the DB. Put enough pressure on him to allow that pass to fall out of his hands. 3rd and 10. A 3-and-out here would really spell trouble for Dallas. Back to pass. Prescott going to the left side again, and this time he's got Cooper. No, he doesn't. He dropped it again. Mike Hughes forcing the incompletion. Wow. I did not expect that. He was open that time. He had it in his hand. You have to wonder. Amari Cooper, we all know what he was known for a while, those easy drops. Coming back to haunt him here in this divisional round matchup. And we go right back to the stretch play. This time they were expecting it a little bit. Gain of 3 as Keanu O'Neal brings him down at the 41. 10 carries, or 10 rushing and 10 passing for us so far today. Really like the balance. Hopkins to throw it this time. Hopkins got to throw the ball here. Finally gets rid of it, dumps it down to Antoine Glover working underneath. Gets out to the 42, and we'll bring up 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 now, Hopkins to throw it. Hopkins under pressure, gets rid of it quickly to Irv Smith, turning upfield and pushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Another first down for Minnesota. 44-yard line for us. Can we keep it going? Handoff to Madison, and Madison, for some reason, chooses to juke into the linebacker instead of letting Tomlinson get there, but it's still a gain of 4, and we're just going to have to deal with it. 2nd and 6. Handoff to Madison again. This time he finds a big lane off the left side. Down inside the 20 to the 19. He's already at 85 yards on the ground on only 9 carries. First quarter winding down. We're in the red zone for a 3rd straight drive. Handoff to Glover. This time nobody is there to help block, and DeMarcus Lawrence gets him in the backfield for a loss of 3. Probably the best play the Cowboys defense has been able to muster so far today. Can they build upon that, or can we get back to our ways? Hopkins throwing it again, finding Irv Smith, and he's gone for the touchdown. A 3rd straight drive for 6, and the Vikings are going to go up 21-0 at the end of the first quarter. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. This has been a dream game for us offensively. You couldn't ask for a better way to start off a matchup at any point in the season, but definitely in the playoffs. I formation here on first down. Another handoff to Madison. Madison gets to the outside, and he's got a blocker out across the 45-yard line to the 46. He is 3 yards away from a 100-yard game already. Handoff to Glover. Glover gets a nice lane up the middle, and he'll get across midfield to the 48, this time getting 5 yards. Malik Hooker, the one to bring him down. We're going to go right back to Madison here. And Madison trying to find a lane, but Dallas does a good job of closing the gaps, bringing us down to 3rd and 4 here. Another single back set. We've been running this almost primarily all game. Hopkins to throw it this time. Hopkins backing up, lets it go quickly, and he's got Irv Smith. All day he has been getting open, down underneath, on the outside. He has been a huge help. 4 catches, 61 yards for him already today. And he gets us another first down. 1st and 10. We got that big group of tight ends off the left side, and we're going to run it that way. Madison gets a nice carry, or a nice lane, I should say, all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 8. Nelson in the game now. I'm liking this nice balance between Madison, Nelson, and Glover. And we're going to hand it off to Nelson again. And this time, though, the Cowboys were ready for it. Bringing us down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. Micah Parsons in on the play. You have to expect we're going to throw it here. We have a trip set out to the right, well, a bunch set out to the right side. 3 receivers, it looks like. Hopkins to throw it. Hopkins lets it go. Adam Thielen open. Another first down to the 23. First catch of the day for Thielen, 5 yards. Good enough for a first down. And now we have 3 receivers split wide to the left. Nobody to the right. Handoff to Glover. Glover fights his way out to the left side, and he's got blockers down inside the 10 to the 8. Another big run for us. This time it's Glover, the rookie. 1st and goal from the 8. Can we really put up 28 here in the first half? Quick pump action, or pump fake, dumps it off to Osborne, and Osborne down to the 2-yard line. I almost called it pump action, but I feel like that would have been a pause moment, so I had to stop myself and say pump fake. I'm all excited in this game. This has been intense, guys. Here we go. 2nd and goal, and it's Nelson. Give Nelson the touchdown. He hasn't had enough this year. Come on, Hopkins. No. Oh, yes, it is. Touchdown, Antonio Nelson on the fullback fake halfback toss. And big man Nelson gets a touchdown. We have come in here and completely punched Dallas right in the face. We really have. 28-0 right now. Dallas looking for answers. Fires it quickly and finally gets a completion to CeeDee Lamb, working against Cam Dantzler out to the 39. I think that's the first positive play they've had since the first drive. 1st and 10. It was bound to happen eventually. We can't be upset about a couple of good plays here. Prescott rolling out. Prescott tries to take off, but just whips it out of bounds. I don't know where he was going with that thing. Because of this big lead change. Oh, hold on. We're going to throw it here. Prescott finding Elliott, and Elliott runs out of bounds just shy of the first down marker. 3rd and 1. You have to think they're going to give it to him here. Look for that inside zone play up the middle. We have a stretch line. No, it's our RPO again, and Hughes runs right past Prescott. What are you doing, Prescott or Hughes? He just ran right past him. Wow, I guess he even thought that Elliott had the ball. I mean, I can't blame him, really. I would have thought the same. But instead, it's Dak Prescott taking off for like 30 yards. That's a big play there for Dallas. They needed that badly. Can they build off of it, though? Offset eye, handoff to Elliott. Elliott with a big hole up the middle, breaking free from Hughes down to the 22-yard line. That's the kind of running we expected to see out of Ezekiel Elliott since the first carry of the game. Dallas starting to feel it here towards the end of the half. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. Prescott to throw. A blitz incoming, picked up nicely. It's caught short by CeeDee Lamb, brought down by Whitehead at the 18-yard line. Short gain of 4 on the play. And they're going to go straight to the single back set here with Elliott. Got to expect the run here again. That's exactly what we get. Elliott bouncing it outside, trying to get to the right side, but Kendricks cuts him off at the 16. Nice job by Kendricks because there was nobody left. That was a touchdown-saving tackle. 3rd and 4. I don't think they've converted a 3rd down yet today. This time, though, they're still not going to because we get the stop with Anthony Barr on the halfback screen. Wow, this defense is fired up today. This whole team has just been phenomenal. Field goal incoming, at least to get some points on the board. And if you're Dallas, you're not happy, but you got to accept it. You know, it's better than nothing. Dallas finally able to get on the board. We're going to start with play action, and Hopkins finds Adam Thielen out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. Hopkins has been automatic today. 14 of 17, 172 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 1st and 10, Nelson in the backfield again. I really like this extra carries he's getting today. Hand off to him, pushing forward to the 39-yard line. Gain of about 4. After the 4-yard run, we hit the 2-minute warning, and now we find ourselves 2nd and 6 here from about the 40-yard line. Hopkins to throw it. Hopkins looking. Pressure is coming. Finally, he gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. Looking for Irv Smith, who was covered nicely by the defensive back, number 38. I did not catch his name. 3rd and 6 now. We're going to throw it. Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it nicely, and it's caught. And it's Derek Wilcox making the catch out to the 49-yard line. Gain of 12. 1.5 to go here as Hopkins is back to pass again. Lets it go short. Caught by Glover. Glover reaching forward to the 42-yard line. Another nice pickup there. Gain of 3. It's his 3rd catch today. Hopkins to throw it again. He's going deep to Jefferson down the left side, and he overshoots him. He had him beat. He had the corner beat, but he overthrows him. Man, that is unfortunate. 3rd and 3. We're going to throw it again. Hopkins going short this time to Smith, and Irv Smith has it again, and it looks like he gets out of bounds at the 35. What do we do here? We have the whole playbook pretty much at our fingertips, and we're going to throw it to the end zone, and it's overthrown again. Looking for Jefferson, but once again, he just throws it too far. We have plenty of time to take down really the underneath routes, the inside routes. We don't have to limit ourselves here, Hopkins. Come on. Quick pass, and again, just chucks it up. Why are we just chucking it up here? This is insane. We're just wasting all of these precious plays here. It doesn't make any sense. Come on, Madden. Play action. Quick pass here to Irv Smith, and Smith makes the catch, and he gets out of bounds at the 19. Another big catch. Okay, now can we throw some normal passes? Can we stop trying to Hail Mary it into the end zone? We're too close for a Hail Mary now. Okay, 1st and 10. Pump fake. Lets it go over the middle. Osborne makes the catch, brought down at the 9-yard line. That's going to be a 1st down, and we're going to call our first timeout. We're looking for our 5th touchdown of the game. Hopkins to the end zone, and oh my God, he misses Osborne, who was wide open. Absolutely wide open, and just missed him. You can't miss those passes. It doesn't matter how much we're up right now. 2nd down. Going to go back to the end zone again. No. Just throws it away before taking the sack. And it looks like Dallas's defense, I don't know what they're doing, but it's starting to affect Hopkins. 3rd and goal here. Hopkins back to pass again. Got to get it to the end zone here, Hopkins. Lets it go. Caught. Touchdown. It's Justin Jefferson for his 2nd of the day. Had me worried there for a second, but we end up getting the job done again. And that's it, guys. That is it. We come into Dallas and absolutely dominate in every facet. We jumped out right away to a big lead, and we kept piling it on to a huge 42-3 win. We've now beaten the number 2 seed and the number 1 seed, and we are on our way to the championship game to take on the Washington football team. If this was, 4 episodes ago, I would have never saw this coming, guys. I really wouldn't have. This team has answered everything that we could have asked them to, and has just completely been lights out for us these last 5 games. That was the best game I've ever watched, CPU versus CPU. Like, when it comes to cheering for one team just completely dominating, doing everything right. We did it all right. And now we find ourselves taking on the Washington football team here. The final game. 1 game away from going to the Super Bowl and giving Harrison Smith that walk-off career. I don't know how to explain these last few episodes. It's been insane. And honestly, I already know what people might be thinking. I did not touch any of these settings. Like, this has been the same settings we've been using since we've gotten our butts whipped in which week was that? Was that week 10 or 11 or whatever it was? It made me sim a couple of games because it was like, what's the point? But everything changed after the Bears game. And since then, we have been literally unstoppable. And the last team is the Washington football team. They finished 1 game better than us. So for that, we're going to end the video here. So next time I see you guys, we'll be taking on the football team in the conference championship game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am. If you are, please consider subscribing if you're not already. Give me a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time.